Hello there, I'm the student, and today I'm going to show you how you can create personal unions in a very short video over here. And you can see that I am in a game as the Paladinate over here in a war against Friesland that I have won, but that he has not yet unconditionally surrendered, which is pretty important. But first of all, why would you want to create personal unions, Thing of personal unions is that it literally doesn't matter how much land they have, they won't get a liberty desire penalty from their development. Okay, you can see that is literally all that they get in terms of liberty desire, which means that I can literally right now, for example, on my PO on Denmark, I could literally feed them the entire Eastern world and they would still have the same liberty desire as they have right now, except of course they might build more troops and so on, but they won't get liberty desire from subjects development, which is incredibly important if you want to feed large portions of lands to your subjects, which then a personal union is the perfect subject type for that. But now let's see how you can actually create personal unions. And you might see already that I have 4 vassals over here that I did because I'm going to use them to turn them into personal unions in the next few years. So you can see what I did on Lusatia over here already. I enforced my dynasty on their throne, which you can do as a subject interaction. And you can see that he has a ruler right now of my dynasty and an heir of my dynasty, which is of weak claim. So now if I do the same thing with Coburg over here that doesn't have my dynasty yet, I can simply place a relative on their throne, and therefore they will have my dynasty on their throne and an heir of my dynasty which has again a weak claim. And I can do the same thing on Moravia and Florence over here, and you can see same thing for Florence. They have a weak heir of my dynasty, and Moravia actually doesn't even have an heir, which actually is the same result, of course. Because now what I can do is I can offer Friesland over here the tribute of abandoning those subjects that I just placed my heirs on their thrones. Okay, so Coburg, Florence, Lusatia, and Moravia. And I'm just going to do that real quick, and now they are of course independent. In the example of Lusatia, I've had a royal marriage already, which you can see right now that I can immediately now claim their throne and therefore gain a claim on throne casus belli, which I can make them a personal union with. And I can literally do the same thing on all of these subjects that you can see right now. I just need to improve relations a little bit and take a royal marriage, claim their throne, and as they have a weak claimed heir, they will continue to have a weak claimed heir for the next 10 years or something. So I have right now 10 years time to claim their throne. And then as soon as that truce is over, I can go in and make them a personal union. And you're going to see that in another 15 years when the truce is up. Okay, and now you can see 15 years later over here in 1574, I still have 2 out of my 3 personal union CBs. Sadly, I lost the one on Florence, so it can happen that you lose them sometimes. But 2 out of 3 is still a pretty good rate in my opinion. So you just saw that I created this Lusatia vassal with my dynasty, and now 15 years later I can simply go in with a claim on the throne CB on them and take them as a union. If I'm lucky and Brandenburg doesn't fully annex them. I could have warned Brandenburg here to prevent that. But anyways, and I can do the same thing on Moravia as well in the next month. There we go. Okay, and this is it. Now you can see I have enough war score to enforce the union on Moravia over here, and also to enforce the union on Lusatia. And there we go. I've just gained 2 additional personal unions that I could now theoretically feed all of that land, and they wouldn't be mad at all in terms of liberty desire, because that's the big advantage of personal unions. Their liberty desire does not scale with the development that they own. So I hope you enjoyed this little video for today, and we are going to see as always on the next Monday.